with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Grizzlies have long departed Vancouver. The Raptors are Canada's team, and right now, one of the most consistent in the NBA.
And this team has a whole country behind them, Ed, just not a city. And I'm so sick and tired of fans talking about this team can't make it out of the playoffs. They have the personnel to achieve the ultimate level of success, and that's winning an NBA championship.
On hockey terms, he's ready to drop the gloves. We're ready to go in this one in Toronto. Won by the Minnesota Timberwolves. To Towns. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's going to the line to shoot two.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Karl-Anthony Towns. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 83% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. To Lowry. Easy path to the rim.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Minnesota with the basketball. Rose. Has a look. Bell shot won't go. Fred VanVleet sets him up. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Rose into the front court. Down just a couple. To Wiggins. Curling inside. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
That'll get out off the Raptors. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Lowry picked up by Teague. And scores. Strong take.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
No good. Lowry with it. Lead stands at 7. That one's going to be out of bounds. Teague with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Covington. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Good. Off a spin.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Teague with the basketball. Right now, down 7.
2 minutes remaining in the
To Covington. Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. Robert Covington is long, and it pays off with the 3.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
T-Wolves with the basketball. To Covington. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul. but take it when you can get it.
Lowry into the front court. Lead is 2. Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lowry cruises inside for 2.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Covington. Shot clock winding down. Norman.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Teague. Jeff Teague. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Powell. Trying to cash in, gets a look, can't hit.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Raptors have the lead.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry.
Hey, watch the screen.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. Rose into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Bell to Rose. Derrick Rose. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Pascal Siakam. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
The assist from number 43, Pascal Siakam.
To Wiggins. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Cleans the offensive glass on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Couple of cracks at the line now.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First free throw is good.
Substitutions.
2 for 2 on that trip. Teague with it up top. His guy's down 3. Pascal Siakam rejects it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Jeff Teague. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. And count the basket inside.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
Pascal Siakam. Oh, nice step through to get to the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
T. To Wiggins. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Here comes the screen. Great look and vision. Wiggins, open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
That'll get out off the Raptors. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 3, OG Anunoby. Subbing in for the Timberwolves.
Calls out a...
Go time.
Entering the game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Number 22.
T.
Into the game.
To Wiggins.
Number 22.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Andrew Wiggins, couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Pascal Siakam to Luke Kennard. And throws it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
To T. Wiggins. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. Looking good. 4 for 5.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Teague with the basketball. Leads 1. To Wiggins. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Runner's good there.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Teague with it up top. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. To Wiggins. Teague to Wiggins. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Wiggins to Teague. Has a chance. Jeff Teague. He's now 4 for 6.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Nice pass to get things going. Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3?
Features. You can get all that and more, including the opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
Rejected. We get a whistle. In the eyes of the ref, he meant it. Intentional foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Pascal Siakam at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. His career mark right now sits at 63%. And he hits. Now whistle, as Minnesota's going to take the timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game.
Are still available at the box office. Buy one or more tickets before the end of today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Wiggins drills the 3.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Pascal Siakam, strong finish. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one by 4. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports
post-game wrap-up.